Hello everyone. So today I have yet another anime chat with you, and pardon my coughing, I am sick, but I felt that it shouldn't really pull me back from doing a video for you guys. So I had this planned out for a little bit, but uh, time got ahead of me, so if you can't guess from the song or from the icon in the corner, which is your hint, the anime I will be going over is Ouran High School Host Club. Now, I had this show ever since I started anime, which would be about 5 years ago, where I really started getting into things like this, and I can't remember exactly when I when I actually started the show, but now having to really think about it, it is one of my favorite shows that I've had since I was not little, but like not 18. So the plot. The plot is Haruhi Ujimoka. Haruhi Ujimoka is a student at Ouran Academy, which is a school for the big rich students who have way too much time on their hands. And she stumbles upon the host club, which are a group of guys from all the grades, 1 through 3rd year, who help, not kind of pleasure, but kind of help girls feel special and like that, like what a host would do. And she makes a mistake by hitting over a valuable vase, and from that moment on, to pay off her debt for the vase, because she did get into the school on a scholarship, so she's not really rich. She's a normal high school girl. And, well, so she goes into the host club, but no one knows that she is a girl until after a while. After kind of realizing it. So it's basically about her adventures in this host club and dealing with all the members. And with this comes with a lot, well, one, a very unique plot that isn't really in any other show. And if it was, the other shows aren't as recognized because of that if you ask anyone who was into anime and name something like this, they would immediately name this as one of the more popular, well-known ones. So, about the setting. I know the picture is not that clear, but that entire place, if you can... There we go. That entire place is the school grounds. And you do not live on campus. You go home and then you come back. And to have a school this big is very shocking to people who are not rich. If you are rich, this is like your house, a mansion. And I would love to go there and just look around and see all the great things in there. And mainly the show takes place at the school, and more in the club room, which is an old music room that people really don't use. But it's like just a big open room with like a piano and chairs and all that. But along with this, they do have some good like places as well. Like you see how some of the famous, like not famous, how the rich people live by getting to see inside their houses. Along with seeing Harley's home, which is a tiny house made for her and her dad. But you also see some of the other places that people could not normally go to unless you are rich. That includes a big in private beach, an outdoor beach that's like closed off to the public, and like resorts and all that. And it's great seeing the comparison between the rich life and then also the poor life, or middle life. Sorry, I'm not on my game like fully right now, but what can you do? Now, the characters are fabulous. They mix together, they are one big happy family. And this is basically what, if you have a group of friends, if you've seen this show, you always try and pick out who is who. Are you the dark, serious type? Or are you the cute, adorable type? Or are you just a prankster? All these characters, each one of them is like a personality, and when you bring them together, they're one big happy family, and a group of friends that you always wanted to have. Now, Haruhi Fujioka is the one in the chair. And everyone else starting to the left, in the back, I really can't say their full names, some of them. So, the one all the way in the back, the tall one, is Takeshi, or Mori. The one in the front is Kizumi, or Honey Senpai. And those two are the oldest. The next are Kyoya, the one in the glasses. And then Tamaki, the blonde one. And they're second years. Now the twins are Hikaru and Karu. Now, you can't really tell them apart unless you remember the Bang situation. So, the one on the left is Hikaru, the one on the right is Karu. And also, the voice actors for these are fantastic, let me tell you. You have Todd Haberkorn playing Hikaru, Greg Ayres playing Karu, and then you have Vic Mignogna playing Tamaki. You have J. Michael Tatum as Kyoya. Everything is falling into place. All these characters are perfect. And they're fantastic. And the fact that they consider everyone a family. Like, Kyoya is technically the mommy, and Tamaki is the daddy. And everyone else is like siblings, and I love it. It's so cute. Now, there are some other characters in the show, such as Harui's dad, Renge, who is a girl who is technically a manager for them. You have the Dark Magic Club head, or all of them, the student council. You have all these other characters that they may seem minor, but they all play an important role in the show and help express a trait or express like a feeling in each character, and I love it. Okay. Now, the artwork and design are spectacular, where it can go from a very, very beautiful piece and very well done artwork where you have great shadow and lighting. The colors palettes are great, such as I particularly really like this image and also the two up top. because they do have an Alice in Wonderland episode, and the artwork put into that is great because they're not in like some forest or anything. It's in the school, just some elements were changed and the whimsicalness comes, and some scenes are really shown to be dark, dramatic from this. Or fun, loving things. And you can't necessarily say that you hate anything about it because it's so beautiful and so well done. And it's hard to explain, but sometimes like the characters, like facial features are really expressed well and helps bring a tone to the story, and the fact that you put so many different angles when you look in this. Okay, let me help draw an image. If you're looking into the classroom and you just see a classroom, bring different lighting, shadowing, character tones, it looks great, and all the different angles they take from the school building help like express a feeling, how you want the audience to feel. This show does a good job of that. But there are, apart from the whimsical, beautiful setting like this, they also do goofy and fun type drawings where they're just shorthanded things like this where not all the features are shown, but it makes the show really funny and you can sense a comedic feeling from it. And that's the great thing about it. It's comedic, but it can also be very much a drama show if they want it to be. Now, this show was, if I'm correct, based off of their manga series. And unlike the manga, the show does end. The manga continued the story from where the anime was. And it's a very, very nice ending. And I haven't really read all the manga. I'm planning on it, I'm just lazy. And knowing how next year is going to be, I'm going to be really busy and I have no idea when I'm even going to get it in. So, in comparison is, the drawings, like the artwork is similar in the way of, they definitely have where they wanted to take it. Except in the manga, it's a little more detailed, and they do get more outfits and all that, blah blah blah. But, like, their facial features are different. Like, if you look up, I think the most extreme difference here might be Hikaru and Karu, also with Kyoya, and you look at their pictures side by side, one's really detailed, like, kind of be a little more serious, I guess. In the manga, like, stuff like that. Excuse me. But there are more characters in the manga that you never see in the anime. They may mention it, but you never see it. So, I think that's a really good aspect of it, where if you see the anime, you really like it, but you don't think it should have ended like that, just jump onto the manga where you'll get more backstory and more of a continuation of where do these characters go? What happens after high school? Oh, is this what we wanted all the characters to go to? You go to the manga version. Now, along with the anime being from the manga, there are technically two more ways this series was brought out. One was from the games, which I'm not going to talk about because I have no idea what the games are. I don't know what it is. I only know that they do have a DS and I think a PS version of it. So if you would like to look into it yourself, you can. I believe it's like a visual novel style where you're basically a girl and you flirt with all the guys. And Haruhi. Hold on. Okay. So, the other version that they have is their live action version. And here, basically, this is the live action cast. And I didn't really, I've seen it. I just don't know any of the actors. But it is the Korean version of Ouran. And basically, the top from the left, it's Kyoya, Mori, Honey, Karu, Hikaru. Oh, the bangs go the same way, so I don't know. The leader of the Dark Magic Club, and then on the couch, it's Haruhi and Tamaki. And basically, the live-action version follows the manga. No, follows the anime. And I think they don't do all the elements, if I remember. I've seen this probably maybe a year or two ago. And it's okay. From the anime standpoint, I thought it was really, really funny, and they did a good job doing it. Maybe from the manga standpoint, it could have been more accurate, in my opinion. But the live action version was really funny. The graphics that they had in it to help express some of the comedic sides of it, it was really, really funny. And I could not stop laughing. Now, you can mainly find it, I found it on YouTube, where there were subs, but I don't think they're all on YouTube. So, you can Google it, or you can watch it on YouTube. I don't think it's 26 episodes. I think it's much shorter than that. But it was really funny. So I recommend, if you like the anime, you like the manga, I would check it out. And if you just need a laugh, please check it out. It's the exact same title. They did not change it. You just have to do the Ouran High School Host Club live action or Korean version English subs, and you should be able to find it. Now, the soundtrack that we're listening to now, I tried to find it so I can play more of it, but what we've been listening to would be the opening and the ending, which are Sakura Kiss and Shisho. I think that's how you pronounce it. And they are the Japanese versions, and for the English dub, they do have it where it's the English version. And what makes it special is, the special thing about it is that the ending song in the English dub is actually sung by a very good. Oh wait, I got it wrong. Sorry. There is actually a version of the ending song that Vic Mignogna actually sings, because in an interview, I don't remember which one, I think it was with Funimation, they asked him who is his favorite character that he's ever voice acted, and Tamaki was what he said. He loves Tamaki, so hearing him actually being able to sing the ending song was really, really good. And actually, if you give me 1 second, I'm going to actually pull it up and let it play, so you can actually hear it. So give me 1 second. Here it is. So, that was Vic Mignogna singing the ending song for Ouran High School Host Club, the English version. Now, you can look it up on YouTube, and you can easily find it. I don't think he sang the entire song, but I definitely know he sang that part. Now, the overall ranking that I give, or that I try and give a show, would be based on the plot standpoint, the characters, and basically how much did I enjoy the show. And at first, to be honest, I wasn't going to give it the ranking that I gave it, that I will be giving it, because I thought about other shows, and then I'm kind of like, oh, well, it's not that special, it's not blah blah blah. And then I really thought about it, and it basically helped me get to where I am today, which is I'm talking through a camera, reviewing it for you guys, and by doing that, it shows how special it is to me. Not because I needed something to do, because I really wanted to show you guys more about the show. So, I give it an 8 out of 10 star ranking. Now, in the in my last anime chat, I gave the series, I think, a 9 or a 9.5 star ranking. So why is Ouran less than that? I think the reason is that, personally, my taste in things, I do love the romance. I love romance. And this show has it. But I also like the violent, almost like pain-aching parts of it, which this show did give me, but it didn't work in the aspect. It isn't the type of show that would add something like that. But the show has made me cry at one particular point. And if there are some people out there who know me in real life and know exactly what happened with this show and with me, and I'm not, it's a secret, it's so bad, but I don't know, the show, it was really good to me, but I kind of like the more violent, gory aspects in anime, so that's why the other series was, like, so high. And I think the ending for this show, for me, kind of gypped me a little bit. So I really had to put that into consideration, along with where I really wanted some of the points in the show to go, and how some of the characters acted. So overall, Ouran High School Host Club is a great show for me. Or, not for me, but in general. It has an all-star cast. No matter who you look at, it's a very big cast. And it's still one of the most popular and famous shows in anime history. And if you have, like, if you meet someone who wants to get into the anime world, everyone recommends this show to them because of how funny and basically how easygoing it is and how full of life it is. So this is a show for newcomers, and anyone would like this, guys or girls, no matter who it is. This show is a great show, shows off great voice acting, and it's a unique plot. Who wouldn't like that? So, that is my anime review for Ouran High School Host Club. And I'm really sorry for, if I sound really sick and all the coughing really did bother you. I am so sorry about that. I had no control over it. I really did try. And leave any, if you like the video, don't forget to subscribe down below if you like to see any other anime videos, reacts, live reacts, or wants like another anime chat. Have any suggestions for anything, just leave a comment down below, and either me or possibly my sister will get back to you on that. Alright, bye.